So you still do not have the Recluse. Literally everyone you know has the Recluse. All your friends have the Recluse. All your claymates have the Recluse. Your uncle, your little sister, your pet pit bull, literally everyone has this gun already except you. And why is that? It's because either A, you're an average player, B, you're really unlucky with competitive, or C, it's a combination of both. You're unlucky and you're average, all right? Don't worry, you have found the right video. You don't need to search anymore. I guarantee you by the end of this video, you will go play Destiny 2 and you will get a Recluse within 3 to 4 hours. Now, why should you listen to me? I just acquired my Recluse. I'm an average player, and these are all the tips that I came up with that I used to get my Recluse within about 3.5 to 4 hours of just grinding some competitive, all right? And trust me, the gun's worth it, so you guys want to listen up. So first off, competitive, I just want to go over this really quickly. It doesn't work how it used to work before pre-Shadowkeep. If you guys played pre-Shadowkeep, you guys know that winning would net you, maybe like 50 to 80 points, and then losing would lose you like 30 to 50. It was something ridiculous. Now, whenever you get a win, you're going to be getting about 150 to 200, especially right off the bat. And then for losing, you're only going to lose like 4 points. I'm not kidding. I literally lost like 4 points for every time I actually lost. It's not a big like chunk at all. In fact, it's very minimal. Like I could have lost 10 games in a row and then won one game, made up all of those points lost, and still had some to spare. All right, it's super easy. Just play. Literally right now, just play. If you're scared or you don't want to play, just go play. That's the first step. Just go and play. You're gonna get a ton of points right off the bat. Next up, don't play Warlock. All right. Yes, I play Warlock. Yes, I main Warlock. Yes, my Warlock was made on day one of Destiny 1's launch. I still think that Warlocks are the worst PvP class, and I think that's one of the biggest reasons why I took 3 to 4 hours. I think I could have definitely done this in 2.5 to 3 if I would have played like Titan or something. I just think Warlocks are terrible for PvP, but maybe you're just a god on a Warlock, all right? And if you're a god, then why are you watching this video? You probably already have the Recluse, all right? But use something other than a Warlock. Next up, we have play Freelance. If you guys do not know what Freelance is a mode that is considered competitive, so you are going to be gaining glory points, which are the points you need to get the Recluse, the 2100 points. Freelance gets you glory. It is borderline, or it is competitive, just you're guaranteed to get solo people. You're not going to be playing teams. It is a playlist that you cannot enter if you have more than a fire team of 1. What does that mean? Strictly solos. You're not going to be playing 3 stacks or 4 stacks or whatever. You're not going to be playing any sort of teams. Strictly solo. Now that is good and bad. Good for you because you don't need any friends, and if you're like me, you don't have any, so you're good. All right, you don't need any friends to help you out with this. Secondly, another reason why it's good is that all of your people you're playing against, they're not going to have communication, all right? They're not going to be talking to each other. They're going to be playing solo as well. They're probably doing the same thing you're doing, all right? Next up, we're going to be talking about your weapon choice. Now, I don't care what weapons you use. I'm not here to give you the best weapon loadout. I'll tell you what I used. I used the Last Word and a Beloved, all right? That's what I used. And then my heavy was a Hammerhead. That's what I used. Now, that was just my personal, opinion. That's just what I personally liked using. Now, if you look at what that class offers, it offers a short range, fast firing hand cannon, and then a long range sniper rifle. Now, if I had to change that up, I would go with a pulse rifle and a shotgun, or you could go with something like a thorn and a shotgun. Pretty much you want something for short range to medium range, and then something from medium range to long range. But you could go, either end of the spectrum, get something for super short range, and then something for medium to long range, or you could go super long range and get something from medium to short range. It just depends, but just to make sure you have something, don't be running 2 shotguns. Don't be running 2 hand cannons. Don't be running 2 ARs. You're gonna want something up close and personal, and then far away at a distance. Next up, and this is for my PC guys out there, enter your PC team chat. Enter it because someone actually might be saying something that is worth value. Literally just type /T and you'll enter your chat. Please do it. I literally at one point had 2 guys in the game chat and we were down by 2 rounds, and I went in game chat and told them, or team chat and told them, hold down heavy. We ended up coming back and winning because they were just going on the other side of the map. They were good players, they just didn't know anything about positioning. Now that's actually going to lead us on to our next point, holding down heavy. I cannot stress this enough. This will be extremely important for you guys playing solo. Hold down heavy. If your teammates see you holding down heavy, they're going to hold down heavy. More than likely, they're going to follow you, all right? Go hold down heavy. Once you hold down heavy, normally heavy is around the center of the map. Once you hold that down, then now you have map control. Now you control the map. Now you also control spawns, which meaning getting through a round, winning a game, much easier. It goes by real quick, real easy. Next up, we're gonna have don't play aggressive. Pick and choose your shots. The worst thing ever is when you're used to playing control and just running in, dying because you don't care, but now it actually matters, all right? Don't just go in running, guns blazing. Don't just, I just started blasting type thing, all right? Pick and choose your shots. You know, peek corners, head peek, all that stuff. Always pick and choose your shots. Don't be a maniac. No one wants to be a maniac, or no one wants a teammate that is a maniac, because you're just going to lose your entire team the match, and you're also going to lose yourself the match. So just play kind of passive, you know, a little bit of aggressive if you're in that situation where you need to be, but playing aggressive right off the bat, especially in solo, you're not going to get too far. Next up is don't get upset if you lose, because remember, you're only losing like 4 points a loss, so there's really no point to get upset. Getting upset just aggravates you. It just throws you off, makes you start playing dumb, makes you frustrated, makes you want to quit the game, all right? Trust me, I was there. Once I calmed down a little bit and went back to it, I was perfectly fine. Then I realized that getting upset just doesn't make you play any better. If you're getting that upset, take a break, 20-30 minutes, come back to it. During the meantime, go and watch some PvP god and motivate you to come back and start playing competitive again, all right? Or you can watch my videos, you know, I'd appreciate it. Next up, we have, if you don't have wins, play the Iron Banner this week, right? This week, as the time you are seeing this, Iron Banner is here, or it is coming. I really don't know when I'm posting this. It should be here by the time you are seeing this, though. Playing Iron Banner, if you guys don't know, for the Triumph actually counts 3% per win. Regular Crucible counts as 1, and then of course Comp counts as 3 as well. So playing Iron Banner will get that win percentage up. It won't actually get you glory points, all right? Just for anyone that's gonna say that I'm not getting glory points from Iron Banner, you're not going to. It's just gonna actually help that win percentage. That's part of the Triumph you need to complete, all right? So play some Iron Banner. And if all else fails, just wait till the end of the season. Now, why is that? The reason is because of this thing called true skill. Pretty much what that means is that, example, if you were a legend player last season, which I know none of you guys are because you'd already have the Recluse. If you were a legend player last season and you hop into a game, the game is going to start throwing points at you per win because it sees you're not in the correct division, and it is trying to push you up in the correct division as fast as humanly possible. I'm talking like 800 points a game. I was playing in a game whenever I was going for the Recluse, and my two teammates, thankfully, they were talking about how fast they were getting points. One dude literally said it was his second game and he was at 1600. It was my 20th game and I was at 1600. Like, the game will throw points at them fast, meaning that they will get out of your lobbies faster, meaning that you will not have to sweat as hard. You have a better chance of getting those wins, all right? Play at the end of the season. If all this fails, just take all this into account once the end of the season hits, I guess. But yeah, that's pretty much gonna go ahead and wrap it up. Sorry if it was kind of a little bit all over the place. I'm not really too good with this whole like Destiny 2 tips and tricks yet, but I did feel like that me getting the Recluse was something that I really wanted to share. I see a lot of people on Reddit. I'm very active on the Destiny 2 subreddit about how people are still struggling to get the Recluse, and trust me when I tell you that my first Garden of Salvation clear, all my teammates had the Recluse, and I was asking them, I was like, is it still worth it? Like, I heard I'm gonna have to put in like 12 plus hours. I'm like, no, it's really easy. Like, one of the dudes was like, I just got my Recluse yesterday and I am trash at PvP, and it only took him like 6 hours. I mean, I know 6 hours is a lot, but for a gun that used to take like 12 plus hours of just grinding for, I think that's much better. Especially, you know, if you don't have a day where you're doing anything, just sit down, dedicated, grind for this gun. You will not regret it. This gun is nasty. It sucks that it's the best PvE gun, or one of the best PvE guns, but it's locked behind a PvP barrier. But yeah, you guys are gonna want this gun. I don't need to explain why or how good it is. Just go and get it. Use these tips. Let me know how these tips do you in the comment section below. Also, I stream over on Mixer, mixer.com/myfi. I play Destiny. I stream Destiny. I do raids, I PvP, all that good stuff. So if you want to check it out, link in the description. With that out of the way, thank you all so much for watching, and I will catch you all in the next one. Peace.